How valuable can a 1983 penny be? A newer penny you can find in your change. There are many newer pennies that are worth great money. Is the 1983 penny one of them? We'll talk about that right after this.
How much money do you really have in your pocket? A $204,000 penny found by a teenager. A $10,000 coin found in a Cheerios box. And an $18,000 penny found by one of our viewers. Got coins? JB Coins Inc. on YouTube. Daily videos and free giveaways. Join us today.
Hey YouTubers, this is J and B. In this video, we will talk about 1983 pennies worth money. Regular, non-error pennies, as well as known and valuable varieties and errors on the 1983 pennies that you can find in your change. And right now, at the beginning of this video, we will tell you that you will be nicely surprised about their values. And you might want to check your 1983 pennies. We will tell you exactly what to look for and how much it's worth. And by the end of this video, you'll want to look closer at your 1983 pennies. And as always, we will give you their most recent sold prices. And since new exciting sales have happened this year, you will know their most recent values. So let's start with the regular business strike pennies. The regular strike pennies used in everyday transactions. They were struck that year at the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 7.7 billion pennies that year. It's a huge number. So nothing special about the mintage. No, they won't bear a P mint mark, and they have a regular business strike coin finish. The only pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint which will bear the P mint mark were struck only in 2017. The Philadelphia Mint surprisingly struck pennies that year in overall good condition. Still slightly worse condition than the Denver Mint, but still good. The highest grade known for the 1983 penny is MS68 Plus with a price tag of $5,000. It's super amazing money for a newer penny. But the reason for this coin's high value is its low population. Only 2 coins exist in that grade. What does the plus after the grade mean? Well, it basically means a half grade. In this example, it means that the coin is in better condition than the coin in grade MS68 would be, but not as good as one in grade MS69. To find a coin in that nice a grade, you will need to search rolls of pennies. You can buy them now on the secondary market with a very small premium, but it might be worth doing so. But what you can find in your change is 1983 pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint with a DDR or DDO variety on them. A DDR is a double die reverse, and a DDO is a double die obverse. This 1983 double die reverse has designation FS 801. This penny is one of the strongest, if not the strongest, double die reverse coins in the entire Lincoln Cent series. The doubling can be seen on the letters United, E pluribus unum, and 1 cent. The doubling is strong enough to see with the naked eye, as you can see in this picture, courtesy of PCGS. It's very valuable in any grade. In MS66, a grade you can find in your change, this penny sold at Stack's Bowers for $384. In higher grades like MS67, this coin sold at Heritage Auctions for $900. In grade MS67 Plus, this coin sold at Stack's Bowers for $2,280. It's super great money for this coin. But wait, in the highest grade known to now, MS68, this 1983 Double Die Reverse penny sold at Heritage Auctions for $7,050. It's absolutely amazing money. The next variety on the 1983 Philadelphia struck penny is a DDO or Double Die Obverse. The doubling can be seen on Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. In grade MS65, which can easily be found in your change, it's worth around $300. In a higher grade, like MS67, this coin sold at Heritage Auctions for $630. Now, both varieties are definitely worth looking for. So let's talk about the values of the coins struck at the Denver Mint. Well, the Denver Mint struck pennies in not as good a condition as it usually does, but better than the Philadelphia Mint struck that year. And because of that, they're selling for much less than the Philadelphia Mint strike pennies, because the population of coins in high grades is much higher. They will bear a D mint mark. The Denver Mint struck 6.4 billion pennies that year. So in grade MS68, it's worth on average about $300. In fact, this coin, which is the latest sale in that grade, sold at Heritage Auctions for $228. In the highest grade known until now, MS68 Plus, it's worth only $1,100. We say only because if you remember from the beginning of this video, the 1983 penny struck at the Philadelphia Mint in the same grade, MS68 Plus, is worth $5,000. It's a huge difference. But the 1983 D penny also has a very pricey variety, a Double Die Obverse, also called the doubled ear variety. This coin in grade MS65 only, again, a grade you can find easily in your change, sold at Legends Rare Auctions in January of this year for $1,762.50. It's very nice money for a coin you can find in your change. As you can see, the business strike pennies struck at the Philadelphia and the Denver Mints are bringing very nice money. So let's look at the proof coins struck for collectors only. And if you watch our videos, you'll know that proof coins usually are not worth a lot, usually only a few bucks, with a few exceptions. And the 1983 S penny is one of those exceptions. The 1983 proof coins were struck at the San Francisco Mint. They bear an S mint mark and have a beautiful glossy finish. The San Francisco Mint struck 3.2 million proof coins that year in the best possible grade, Proof 70 Decam. This penny sold at Stack's Bowers for $840. Now that's super money for a proof coin. So check your proof sets, everybody, if you have them. And last but not least, we will cover some error pennies. Now many do exist on the 1983 Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco pennies. The most famous error on pennies from the 1983 era is the Transitional Penny. The Lincoln set transitioned from copper alloy to copper-plated zinc during 1982. The most often offered explanation for transitional alloy error is a planchet stuck in a crevice of a bin used to transport a large number of blank planchets to the dies. The planchet is eventually dislodged from the bin and coined after newly dated dies are installed. The copper 1983 penny will weigh on average about 3.1 grams. It is very important to weigh your coins if you are seriously looking for a special coin. A regular copper-plated zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. When the first examples of the 1983 era pennies struck on bronze planchets went to the auction, they were selling for super huge money. Like, for example, this coin sold in 2014 for $16,450. Now, since 2014, quite a few new ones were discovered, and they're selling for less, but they're still bringing amazing money. And since the new discoveries are still happening, that means there might be more out there, so check your pockets. This coin was recently found and recently sold at Heritage Auctions. It's graded only MS61, and yet it's sold for $4,800. So, like with regular pennies, the same applies to heirs and varieties. It's not only the grade, but the population that will decide a coin's value. If more coins of the same type exist in the same grade, it will lessen their value. Less coins in the same grade will cause the higher value. What is even more interesting is that this error happened to pennies struck at both the Philadelphia and the Denver mints. The error pennies struck at the Denver mint are even rarer. Only 2 coins are known to exist, and they're worth a lot. This 1986D bronze penny that again only graded AU55 sold at Stack's Bowers for $17,626. It's pretty amazing, don't you think? This example weighs 3.10 grams and was certified by PCGS as legit. Now, like with many valuable error coins, many fakes do exist, so verification is always necessary. There are more known errors on the 1983 pennies and more waiting to be discovered than just the ones we shared with you in this video. So again, pay attention to your 1983 pennies. Now, we have a question for you. Do you check all of your 1983 pennies? Please let us know in the comments section below. We read all of your comments. Also, please watch our video about error pennies in your change that's linked in the upper corner of this one. It is worth doing so. So we hope you liked this video and found it helpful. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe so we can create more videos for you. Also, please remember to hit the little bell and set it so you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video or do a live stream. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.